What's going on, guys? It's Walker and we're back here again with another video. I'm actually on the way to the shop this morning. I'm in my girlfriend's car. I have a set of tires I got for her that these are pretty bad, so we're gonna go ahead and throw these tires on. Probably mess around the shop a little bit more today and then find out what else we're gonna do. So stay tuned and let's get to it. All right, so made it to the shop. I got her tires off and everything. You got Juan and Angel over there if you hear some background noise. But so basically just gonna get these tires done, probably do a few other things here today before I leave and then head home. So let's go ahead and get the camera set up and show you the process on these tires. All right, so I'm sure most of you guys know how to mount and balance a tire, but if you don't, I'll go ahead and show you how. It's a lot easier with a machine than if you're just at home, but we got this nice Hunter machine. So first you take the mount stem out, already did that, all the air's out of the tire. So you come over here, you want to get away from the valve stem sensor and everything so you don't damage that. But basically just start breaking the tire down little by little. Make sure you don't scratch the wheel, that's an important part too, especially if you're working on a customer car. Okay, now after that, go ahead and throw her on here. So this arm's going down, that's just to help basically guide everything. Again, you want to move the valve stem over so you don't damage that sensor. This bar, stick it in between the rim and the tire, fold it over, let the machine do the work. So that'll pull it off the front side. And then after that, lift it up, put it down again to the bottom, kind of lift up on it a little bit, help it guide it over. So, see the sensor here, you just want to make sure you don't hit that or anything. So, after that, spin it, and you got the tire off. So, come over here, grab you the new tire. It's important on some tires to figure out which is the inside versus which is the outside of the tire, but on this specific Kelly Edge, it doesn't matter, they're both the same, so you can throw it on either side. Bring it over here, put a little lube on it just to help it slide on the rim easier. Go all the way around. That stuff will dry up, don't worry about it if you get it a little messy or anything like that. All the way around it. Push it on, put your gap here so you can push this on over. And then you want to lift up, slant it down so it's putting it actually on the wheel. You're done with that. So now you get your air, of course, put air in the tire. Some of them are going to be a little loose, so they'll do that and not put any air in the tire. So you got to lift up a little bit, find the sweet spot, and it'll start airing up. So I'm going to get these next three done, then I'll show you how to balance them. So Juan over here distracted me and I forgot to show you how to balance them. But if you don't know how to mount tires, you probably don't know how to balance them anyway, so you're probably going to take it to a shop, so I guess it really doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and get these bad girls put back on the car and head on to the next thing. So moving on now, we're going to get a few of these new cars done. So basically when they come off the truck, obviously, you know, they're brand new from the factory. They are full of plastic and everything, but we've already got all the plastic off all of these. So, but after you get all the plastic off, you basically just look in the door here and see what the tire pressure and all that's supposed to be. Set the tire pressure, get all the plastic off, and then we go and drive them like 3 or 4 miles with our tablet just to make sure all the systems are operating properly and everything like that before they get delivered to the customer. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and put the phone down, get hopefully get the rest of these new cars done, and then I'll show you what we're doing next. All right, so these are my toolboxes in my little work area at work. Don't mind the mess. There was a hectic day Friday, so I didn't get a chance to pick anything up. Got a little Firebird memorabilia here. I don't know why I said it like that, but let's go ahead and get this car diagnosed. So came in, they recently had the knock sensor replaced, imagine that. And the car doesn't run. They've been driving it for a little bit, so let's see what's up with it. Alrighty, it wouldn't start. We obviously had to push it in here, jump box and everything like that. It's still on it from where I was getting the mileage off the odometer, but it didn't seem like it even wanted to crank over. So let's go ahead and get this ride on this crank bolt here. If I could do it with one hand. All right. That's all my might, and that thing ain't turning. So it's definitely locked up. Obviously, you know, knock sensor didn't have anything to do with that, but she's locked up. Let's go ahead and check the oil level while we're at it. Go ahead and get it all wiped off. All right, so it's full of oil, so that makes me think that there's no holes in the block or anything like that, which is good, but this thing's definitely gonna need an engine. When they're locked up like this, I also go ahead, if there's metal shavings, I'll write up the intake and exhaust manifold as well, and the starter, because it's locked up, so that's probably locked up as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this rode up. That will probably be the last thing I do here today. And then we're gonna have some Trans Am content, probably drive around a little bit. It's a little wet right now, so I'll probably wait on that. And then we will be going to Spunky's tomorrow, so stay tuned, and I'll see you in the Trans Am. Alrighty guys, fast forward, it's about 8 o'clock on Sunday morning. We're about to head to Spunky's, so the car hasn't been started up since my last video actually, so thought might as well get a cold start. We will be driving this over there too, so. Pretty wet out here, so I'm not going to be getting on it or anything probably this morning. I'm planning on working at Spunky's for a little while today, so I'll at least go ahead and show a little driving footage, but yeah, these tires are slick and I don't even feel like chancing any of that today, so I'll pick the camera up again if anything interesting happens on the drive there. Just a little bit of what we got going on today. So this is a motor swap in a Camry. So Alex and Spunky started on it yesterday, and hopefully we're gonna get it all finished up today. So probably won't have the camera too much, gonna be working, so let's get to it. All right, so it's about 3:30 now. Been a couple hours since I picked up the camera last. We've been hard at work, and it's in here now. So as you can see, I still got a few little things to button and finish up, like that air duct and everything like that, and get the battery connected, but not too much longer and we'll be done. I am planning on, after this, going for a little bit of a drive. It's still wet, unfortunately, so I'm not gonna be able to get on it or do anything like that. Might do a burnout just because it's wet, but we'll see. So stay tuned and see what I get into. We'll get a Spunky one before I leave. I love driving these back roads on the way home. Twisty turns, give her a little throttle out of the turns, no traffic. We'll go from a dig up here and see how she does. Still a little wet, but we'll stay in her, see what happens. All right, no brake. We're just gonna go from a stop, not build it up. 3, 2, 1. Blew the tires off, of course. trip to Dr. Stack. That or this 4L60 is just shot from me whooping on it every day. Which it probably is a little hot right now, but it'll be alright. Fuck it, one more. 3, 2, 1. Not again. Oh. I guess that's gonna be it till we get home. So, just got home from Spunky's, letting old Perry outside to go potty. But I just want to say that's probably going to be it for this video. I don't have anything else planned today or tomorrow. I got to go back to work tomorrow and the rest of the week. So there's probably not going to be anything else for this video. But I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.